absolutely beautiful here to the point that I don't even want to go. But I'm absolutely surrounded, and it's new fires keep popping up, and the wind. And being on foot, I just have to be smart. I have to go through the fires to get out, but it's underground, so I should be okay. It's so hard to fake leaving North Hollywood. It's absolutely stunning today. People are walking around like nothing's happening, and that's cool, but I want to be a little bit ahead of the game. This is all I could manage. I got one small piece of artwork. I might lose a lot of artwork from being here. All my big ones, but hopefully not. So let's do this thing. But you know, it's tangible, right? Everything can be, you know, I can make new work, you know. So, hey, Contaminator here. We're not in our usual here because we had to fit whatever we could in a couple of bags and evacuate on the no-haul area. There's just 3 fires around. I'm on foot. I didn't want to take any chances, so I'm staying with a homie now in Long Beach. And so, like, I am trying to start, like, going into calisthenics hardcore. Got really serious last year. I started becoming a trainer to achieve my goals to defeat the worm and to, like, get back my Valkyrie body, right? But that started off with intensive, like, weight training and, like, with performance and mobility in mind, things that are good for the stage, flexibility. I started, like, handstands, stuff like that. But the more that I continued, there was something inside me growing and growing and growing, knowing that I would be shifting towards more calisthenics, which has been a huge struggle because j'ai 36 ans. I'm 36 years old. I take good care of myself. I look younger. Yeah.
Flex.
It's no excuse, but I do have an autoimmune and fibromyalgia. And it's very painful. And it makes flexibility very hard. So I'm very tight. I'm very sensitive to what I eat. So it's been more than just doing the work. I had to change so much of my life. It's like all in or nothing, you know? It's because my food is such a medicine for me. And this country's food, I'm gonna be honest, is shit. Okay, 90% of the food gives me chronic pain. Between the chemicals, the additives, having autoimmune, and the sensitivity to inflammation, I get inflamed. I get even more stiff. And trying to hit the bar with this excruciating pain and drain in my shoulder is like beyond a bitch. But anyways, I knew that I had to do this. Like, I keep having visions of it. I keep, you know, the way that I train is going to be different. I'm not going to be a 20-year-old guy that's going to get up every day and do push-ups and see results. The way that my body works is I do the best that I can, and then I wait a few days, even a week sometimes. I come back, I hit it again, and I've improved. So at least I'm improving. But if I do it every day, I'm gonna get fatigued. I usually have a hard calisthenics workout. I need 2 or 3 days rest. Because trust me, I've tried. I'm fine. No. But I don't want a sleeper body either. And I've been weight training since I've been 18. It's amazing to see the women, how many young women are going to the gym now after high school and stuff. When I did it, it wasn't really a thing. My school was right next to the gym, Y, so I would just walk there. I had gym class, so I was already warmed up, and I just walked there and lift weights afterwards. Get out all the bullshit. Fuck that shit. Hey, what's up? Good morning. So you know, I knew I had to make, so I've been like getting more into it and more into it. And now I was working with my trainer and now I'm working solo. And oh, sorry, I'm in Long Beach. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. It's just been getting stronger and stronger, but in the Midwest, you know, I made a sacrifice to go over there a bit to train and save and not have to worry about a side hustle so I can build my foundation. And now I'm in the point where I think I've got the motor skills and enough strength to do both now. Trying to channel the right routine when your environment is constantly changing. It's a little bit difficult, but I'm kind of used to it. So I need a few days. So I'm in a new routine again. Getting over there, it was like I was getting kicked out of the parks because they're a part of schools. Like the principals are like, you can't be here. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. The kids were inside. I'm just using the parallel bars. Whoa, check out this magnificent, like, razzle dazzle, babe. Razzle dazzle. But then like the snow was happening, so I couldn't ride anywhere. It got to the point I was trying to ride 16 miles, you know, one way to get to because there's a bike trail, which was nice, but it's still a lot to get to the one calisthenic park. Like, you know, like small ass town in Michigan is not the same as a metropolitan, you know, so that has like all of these parks, like in Paris or somewhere in Europe or LA or something. It was like constantly trying to find a way, nowhere to do pull-ups at home, absolutely nowhere. The doors can't handle it. I don't want to buy a structure, you know, because like I can't even put the thing up. I mean, no, not that. What the fuck was that? Because like I don't know when I'm gonna leave again. Because I knew like I had to leave, but I was just waiting for like that cue, you know, when everything starts to push you out, you get an opportunity. I wish when it was time for me to leave, it was more the opportunity, but it's usually like stuff shifting and the energy's changing and I'm like pushed out. Like all this bad shit starts happening, like out of nowhere, like targeted specifically at me, and I'm just like, yeah, it's time to move. And that would start happening. As I would go to my gym with like my band. I'm doing assisted pull-ups because my chest is weak as fuck. Like I literally started this journey doing 90 pounds. I mean, chest is, I'm the dip assist, and my trainer's like, dude, you know you're supposed to go lighter, right? I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, I'm that weak. Like, it's so embarrassing. Like, it's just, you know, white ass motherfucking Chun-Li can't do dips, man. Someone called me that. It's like the best compliment I've ever had. So, anywho that. There's that. I'm rambling. So then, if anyone watches this, like, I give you red props. I just wanted to document this for myself and just do something with it. But, fuck. So imagine, like, alright, everything's getting pushed out. I'm really, really trying my best to do calisthenics at home. So I'm in my bedroom and stuff. The way that the house is set up, there's, like, stuff everywhere. Like, the furniture's big. There's not tons of room to do shit. There's no even service to do handstands without the fear of me, like, fucking up my ankle or something. Like, even in the garage, like, the way the terrain is. Like, we have a private woods. There's no trees. I looked to set up the rings. I can set up the rings in the garage. But I can't do high stuff, only low stuff, like push-ups and stuff. But I can't do, like, pull-ups. And I really want to do pull-ups. So then I go to the gym and I bring a strap, and then all of a sudden the lady's like, you know, management's deciding that we don't want people to bring outside equipment. I'm like, it's a strap. And I'm like, all right, so I just use yours and double up the straps, or what? You know, your trainers use straps and they use speakers. That's outside equipment. If they can do it, I can do it. I don't see a sign. Like, I'm fighting this, you know? But it kind of point where, like, all this shit kept happening, the weather, everything. But I am trying to ice skate for the fucking uphill. Some motherfuckers trying to always ice skate uphill. I'm trying to ice skate up the fuck hill right now just to reach my goals. And I'm like, it shouldn't be this hard. Right? I have to make a choice. I have to get uncomfortable. Even though I still would like to, you know, handle things financially more, save up more, pay off more. But I gotta go. Because if you don't follow that, trust me, when I was getting pushed to the West Coast the first time, like, I was hesitating, and there was a legit ninja, I shit you not, some dude dressed like a ninja that was breaking into the artist studio I lived at all the time and getting into, you know, all the studios one by one by one. And I'm like, I have, like, everything in my car, just engine just like smoothly broke when I like parked my car. Like, all of my keys just like disappeared out of thin air. And like, it was like I was getting pushed out. So I'm like, I'm not gonna wait to that point. So even though I was saving and doing pretty well, the journey shifts again, and I have to buy a ticket to LA. And I'm like nervous because every time I come back, it's like, oh, it's gonna be better this time. I'm pretty talented. It's good. I'm overqualified, and it's just been like shit. So I had to like raise my vibration because that's me. Something's within me that I have to shift. So I'm there at the right time. So I have been working on healing all this trauma, all this stuff, getting my energy right. So if you're like a person who's like really talented but carrying a lot of like baggage from the past, and it's like blocking your chakras and, you know, stuff like that, because if you have like trauma, right, in your root, that's your stability, that's your home, that's your money. If you were violated, yeah, I'm gonna go there on this channel, man, because I think people don't talk about metaphysics and energy and fitness enough. And I'm that metaphysical Valkyrie bitch that's gonna go there. I'm gonna go there because empaths and healers want to get fit too, and they carry everybody's fucking pain to like go in circles, not get ahead, and trying to chase abundance, and then they don't have time to work out and shit because they're always like trying to clean up all the messes they're attracting from their imprints and the stuff that they're carrying from themselves and other people. Being an empath, you got to go in and dig out that shit and face those shadows so you can do what you love. For me, movement, holding in a lot of energy, a lot of entities, a lot of shit, movement helps move those things out. And those things, when they're inside you, they would do anything to talk you into not doing it. They would create fear, so you don't work them out. And then you don't get results. And then you don't even want to work out, because the more that shit is in there, the more it like creates a nest and creates depression and more fear. And then it's like just now anxiety, like an ache inside you. You're like, yeah, I know I should work out, I know I should train, but there's this ache and you don't know what it is. So you know what you need to do? Just fucking do it. You can like train your mind to see the end result of it, of what will happen once you finish it. You'll feel good, you'll sweat, your energy will be better, you'll be more abundant. Remember that feeling that you get when you follow through and fought all the resistance, because that's going to get you to do it again, because that thing's going to come back. If you don't finish the healing, you don't know how to, you haven't attracted the right knowledge, information, or whatever, just know you got to move your body. You got to get that stuff out. If I don't like dance or run or sweat or do a hard cardio, I look like one, like my age. Ew, no, just kidding. All hail getting old. Like, fuck that shit. Like, all hail getting old. But at the same time, like, if I got a little glow and a little rose on my cheeks, I'll take it. So, anyways, I knew I had to get out. I knew it was time to, like, go all into this, because my environment was not suitable for my goals. So now I'm back, super uncomfortable, but it felt really right. Hey, good morning. What's up? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go work out. Have a good one. No, I'm good, man. I gotta concentrate. Thank you, though. Someday. I'm just starting. I gotta do a solo. Stay in the game. Stay in the game. Okay, so we're coming up this big ass street. They have to turn left, I think. I will have to go, you guys, because I don't know where I'm going. So I get here on Tuesday. I mean, it was a month of hustle because I'm not gonna have a computer, so I had to because I don't want to take my Mac all the way here. I think it might get damaged. That little line on the bottom inside the screen, and I just don't want to fuck with my Mac. It's my life. So I'm here, and if it's good, I think it's gonna be, I'll stay. But I'm in a trial zone, and I came back even with the fear of it not changing again, because I know I've changed, and I can feel the pull. I went with the flow, went with the current, and got here. I felt really good, and then the fires came. And then I had to evacuate with no car, not a lot of money. But I got a gig Monday. Hope I don't lose it because of the fires. You know, a lot of us are struggling, but it's I had to make a choice. So I'm in my place. I'm fairly safe. There are 3 fires around me, but the air quality is shit. And I know that I can't go and work out safely. So I'd have to stay home and work out. I'm trying to do hand balancing workshops and stuff. I'm just I need to get out. I have this routine that I channeled: wake up, make a peanut butter and jelly, which is not usual for me to have bread, but I just listen to it, and it's a very uncomfortable situation for me, just peanut butter. I don't even eat peanut butter, I eat PB Fit. Something told me I needed the calories, and I needed the carbs because this is new for me. So my workout is changing. I channeled that I need to eat that shit, go to the park, a calisthenic park, and do an hour, chill, have my real breakfast or whatever, like a protein smoothie or something, and then I'll go to the gym, hit the rest of the body that I'm doing that day. So today's lats, so I'll go hit the lats on the machine. I'm a hybrid, so more experience with weights. My dad trained me as a Marine, so anyways, so now so I got there, and then trying to get acclimated. I've been running on no sleep when I got here, trying to get in the routine, so then having to make a decision. Homie said I could stay with him in Long Beach, and now I can work out, but I'm gonna have to go back up because I'm not trying to squat. So I keep having to change my routine, using different utensils, using different things, trying to get out the door, not super there yet. Everything keeps changing around me, but the one thing that's not changing around me is my goal. So I have more experience with this kind of life, being an artist that goes for it without a lot of resources. I don't use that as an excuse. I take a lot of risks, so I'm like a chameleon and a shapeshifter. I have to learn how to use everything around me. So I have now what I need. I have a place to stay. I have my gym bag. I've got my rings. I've got my assists. Got some water. I got a fucking land, a park, and bars. So you know what? I just need to go. I had my little peanut butter situation, my creatine matcha. Yummy! I'm going for it. And it's gonna change again. But I know when I go back home, I'm gonna have more consistency because I'm home. So this is day 1. And yesterday I did hit the gym late with my friend who was my coach. And now I did some legs, and I'm starting lats, day 1. So this is day 1. I gotta go, but I think I made a wrong turn. I need to see my map. So I'm sorry this was 18 minutes long. I should beat it already.